Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vijeta Gupta. I am a PhD scholar in MVN University, Palwal, Haryana. My topic of presentation is a comparative diagnostic account of the roots of Borhovia diffusa Linn from 4 different geographical regions in India. So first of all, I would like to tell you a small overview of my research paper. That is, Borhovia diffusa belongs to the family Neastaceae, commonly referred as Punarnava. It is a Rasaina plant that has anti-aging, disease prevention, and life-building activities. In this study, Borhovia diffusa Linn's roots were collected from 4 different geographical locations in Indian territory like Jhansi, Bangalore, Punjab, Delhi for comparative standardization. I have chosen these 4 regions because in these regions, maximum cultivations of Punarnava is there. The study was carried out in accordance with WHO guidelines to determine the purity and correct identity of plant parts. Means the method which I use is WHO guidelines and API method. It also helps detect adulteration, botanical verification, and physical and chemical parameters and gives the notion of drug quality. In the present work, detailed comparative pharmacognosy, morphology, anatomy, and physiochemical study of root of Borhovia diffusa Linn from 4 different geographical regions in India have been carried out. The results shows that all 4 Borhovia diffusa from different geographical regions revealed that all are distinct. The anatomical parameters and physiochemical constant carried out in the present investigation served as measures of a quality control for all 4 plants of Borhovia diffusa Linn that is collected from 4 different regions. So first of all, I would like to tell you the introduction part. So the commonly Borhovia diffusa is known as in Punarnava. Punar means reincarnation and Nava means new. Really, because of its multiple benefits and pharmacological action, Punarnava provides itself a magical natural remedy by Ayurveda. Borhovia is a medicinal plant used to treat a number of disease. In Ayurveda, Charak Sanhita, Susush Sanhita, the plants they have tremendous role to cure the disease. So have so many medicinal and therapeutic properties are used by tribal people in India. Various phytochemical, pharmacological, and experimental investigations are done on Borhovia diffusa by many researchers. It is now well known that a therapeutic activity of a plant due to its presence of certain biological active chemical constituent, which are a primary metabolites. They are contains a single herb or a combination of herb. The literature review revealed that in Punarnava obtained from that is 4 different geographical regions, that Jhansi, Pune, Bangalore, and Delhi, the related comparative study have not been worked out so far. In view of the medicinal importance, the controversy of related to identity of Punarnava to identify adulteration and to evolve parameters of quality control, a detailed study of Borhovia diffusa obtained from different geographical region has been carried out. So, first of all, material and methods. I have collected fresh plant material of Borhovia from different geographical regions, and a bulk quantity of material was collected in a rainy season, that is in monsoon season. And then authentication of all the 4 samples were done by the taxonomist. The hand section of the plant root material was used for anatomical and histochemical studies. The histochemical studies were carried out by standard method, and root powder analysis were carried as per method mentioned in the API. Fluorescence analysis is done by quality control of herbal drugs, written by Pulak Mukherjee, and ash analysis is done by API method. So these are result and discussions. These are some images of route that is collected from different regions. The A is a Delhi regions, and a B is a Jhansi. The C1 is in Pune, and the D1 is in Bangalore. See, there is some difference, means lateral routes are there, the thickness is there, means the color is also different. So these are 4 images of Bohr-Hovia diffuser lens obtained from different geographical regions. So first of all, I would like to tell you the comparative characteristics of Bohr-Hovia route obtained from 4 geographical regions. In this, route type, route color, and route diameter are there. In Jhansi, small fusiform, thin, woody, few lateral roots are there. In Bangalore regions, lateral roots are very much there. But in Pune region, there is no lateral roots. And in Delhi, extensive lateral roots are there. The color of Jhansi Bohr-Hovia diffuser is yellowish brown, and in Bangalore, grayish brown, in Pune, dark brown, and in Delhi region, it is brown. The dia is also different. In Jhansi region, the diameter of a root is 0.3 to 0.6 centimeter. In Bangalore regions, 0.8 to 1.1 centimeter, and Pune is 0.8 to 1.4 centimeter, and the thickness is very less in Delhi region, that is 0.3 to 5 centimeter. Now come to the organoleptic properties. In organoleptic properties, we are going to discuss, that is 5 parameters: color, odor, taste, texture, and fractures. So in Jhansi region, the color is yellow color. In Bangalore, it is gray. Similarly in the Pune, but in Delhi region, it is dull white in color. Odor is not distinct in 3 samples, which is collected from Jhansi, Bangalore, and Delhi, but there is an aromatic smell is in Pune sample. So taste slightly bitter. In Bangalore, it is slightly sweet. Pune slightly bitter, and in Delhi, no specific taste is there. Texture, coarse is there in Jhansi region, very fine in Bangalore region, and slightly coarse in Pune region, and coarse is Delhi region. Fracture, in Jhansi region, incomplete fibrous shots are there. Similarly, in Bangalore and in Pune region, long fibers are there, but in Delhi region, incomplete fibers are there. Now, number 3, starch grains. Starch grains. Here we are going to discuss 5 features: type of starch grains, shape, dimension, hilum, and steration. So in Jhansi region, compound and simple type of starch grains are there. Similarly in Pune, Delhi, and Bangalore region. But when we come to the shape, that is a single starch grain shape. In Jhansi region, it is rounded and some are oval in shape. But in Bangalore region, it is rounded and spherical in shape. In Pune region, it is void in shape. And in Delhi region, it is void and polyhedral in shape. Dimensions, 5.85 micron in diameter. In Bangalore, 6 micron in diameter. In Pune, 6.5 micron in diameter. And in Delhi, it's 7 micron in diameter. Hilum is line in Jhansi region. In Bangalore region, 4 to 5 rayed fissures are there. Similarly in the Pune one, and lined in Delhi region. Striation, faintly marked in Jhansi region. Bangalore, it is very less compound, faintly marked in Pune, and very less compound in Delhi. This is a comparative study of starch grain in different regions. Now, number 4 is anatomical peculiarities of Bohr-Hovia diffuser route obtained from 4 geographical regions. In this, we are going to study the TS of a root plant. In this, we study cork, cortex, endodermis, phloem, and xylem. In Jhansi region, 2 to 3 layered cells, large, and these are uneven in size. But in Bangalore, 5 to 10 layered of cork is there, and even it is uneven. But in Pune region, it is 5 to 10 layered and very small unevens are there. But in Delhi region, the corks are very large in shape, but these are 2 to 3 layered. Cortex, 8 to 10 layer with polygonal cells. In Bangalore region, it 5 to 6 layered with polygonal cells. And in Pune region, it is very high, that is 10 to 12. and it is polygonal in size. And in Delhi region, it's 5 to 6 layered with polygonal cells. Now come to the cortex endodermis, non-distinct in all the regions. Phloem occur hemispherical outside xylem vessels, and in Bangalore region it is crescent shape, like in half moon shape is there, patch outside the xylem vessels is there. Similarly in the Pune region, but in Delhi region it occur very narrow strips outside the xylem region. Now come to the xylem, composed of thin-walled, rectangular in shape, composed of thin-walled, arranged in radial in rows in Bangalore region. But in Pune, these are radial in central regions. And similarly, in Delhi region, these are very thin in size and these are in the central regions, that is of cambium regions. Now, come to the table number 5, that is histochemical test of Borovia diffusa root obtained from different geographical regions. So these are, in this I have taken a small section of a root plant and I use some chemical like alkaloids, cellulose, glycosides, lipids, lignin, saponin, starch, tannins and steroid. In this, I have taken a small section that is histochemical, and in this alkaloids, it's present in the epidermis parts in all the samples, in cellulose, cork, that is, and these are present, and pipith is there, medullary rays is there in all the samples. Next is glycosides, epidermis, xylem, parenchyma is there, and in lipids, cortex is there, lignin, it is cuticle, primary xylem and secondary xylem is there. But in saponins means all the sample contains saponins because epidermis is there, and in starch, that is of cortex, pith and hypodermis is there. So this is a histochemical test of Borovia diffusa. This is then epi means epidermis, cork means cortex, cork, and next is hypodermis, MD means medullary rays, P is pith. Next is xylem parenchyma, second primary xylem parenchyma, and it is secondary xylem parenchyma. Now, microscopic analysis of root. Cork cells are large sized and maximum in number, and in this broken fragments of cells are there and pieces of lignified long cylindrical fibers with tapering ends, simple and compound starch grains, and calcium oxalates were observed in this histochemical test. Now, come to fluorescence analysis of Borovia diffusa root. First of all, I have taken in simple dry powder, and I see in an UV light, that is in 234, and in this difference is there. That is in Jhansi region, I see yellow, light yellow in color. Next is light brown in color, yellowish brown in color, and grayish brown in color. So I have taken some drug and one normal NaOH in water, brown color in all the samples. Powder is treated with one normal NaOH with methanol. In this also light brown in all the color. Powder treated with 50% H2SO4. In this brown colors in 2 samples, that is Jhansi and Bangalore region, but in Pune and Delhi region, green brown color is observed. Powder treated with 50% HNO3. This is yellow brown in Jhansi and Bangalore region. Similarly, in Pune and Delhi regions are also there. Alcoholic extract, yellowish brown, light brown, and light brown. Similarly, with the PET ether, chloroform and methanol extract, this is shown in the figure. So fluorescence analysis was used to quick identification of a powder. However, it has limited applications that you all know in drugs evaluation, and it is used as an additional parameter for the differentiation of closely related species. Next, ash value. Physical evaluation of drugs is an important parameter in detecting adulteration or improper handling of drug. So the total ash is particularly important in the evaluation of the purity of the drug. That is to identify the presence of absence of foreign organic matter like metallic salts and silica. Ash analysis values are recorded in the table, that is table number 7. In this, total ash is the average percentage is there. In Jhansi region 8.03, in Bangalore region 8.33, in Pune region 8.4, and in Delhi region it is 9.1. Maximum in Delhi region and minimum is in Jhansi region. Acid insoluble 1.83 in Jhansi region, 1.21 in Bangalore region, 1.21 in Pune region, and 1.96 in Delhi region. When we compare, the Delhi region is higher as compared to the Bangalore and Pune region. Water soluble 2.5 in Jhansi region, 2.7 in Bangalore region, 2.4 in Pune region, and high in 2.46 in Delhi region. So the minimum is 2.4 in Pune region and highest in 2.7 in Bangalore region. So by the continuation of that, only few researchers have studied fluorescence analysis with one normal NaOH in methanol and in aqueous NaOH differs from the inflorescence studies. Phytochemical analysis and acid ash values are recorded. The ash value recorded by earlier research workers are quite high than the presently recorded ash values. The results are depicted in present research work is for the identification, authentication, and detection of adulteration, as also for the completion of quality control standards for crude drugs. So the last is conclusion. The present work is on the pharmacognostic standardization and the physiochemical evaluation of Borovia diffusa. Lin obtained from 4 geographical regions of India will be useful for supplement and information about its identification parameters, which are assumed significant for the acceptability of herbal drugs in the present scenario. So these are the references, and I hope you like this presentation and all the things is clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.